Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, hello, all of the trigger warnings. Okay guys, so if you're returning, welcome back. Super smooth going messages today, literally from the moment that I started getting ready. The same song was just on repeat, and when I sat here I was like, okay, so what is this? What's going on with the collective? The same song. So I sat and I listened to the song, okay? And there was, I believe it's the final verse of the song, and that's the part that stuck out the most. So I'm gonna read that, okay? I'll also link the song. It's a really good song. I think so. If you might not like it if you don't like EDM or what else does it fall under? I don't know. It's cool. Just go check it out. All right, so the part that stuck out says, when I'm down to zero, faith has gone way low. Tap into that God mode and let all the fear go. I walk like Pharaoh, run with the werewolves. I fly like a sparrow, up with the angels. And I might be running out of time. Gotta level up my body and my mind. When I'm past the point of done, I come alive. Right? So I feel that at this time, you are needing to realize that I'm being shown the Magician card. You already have everything that you need. You've already leveled up. I'm getting leveled up specifically. You've already leveled up in the areas that you needed to level up in order to proceed. It's like yeah, thank you. The only thing left is for you to realize it. And not just realize it, but like really believe it. Really believe and accept, yeah, I really am ready for whatever this, like ready to go for whatever it is, because the other part that kept repeating was ready, I'm ready to run. Wait, no. Ready, I'm ready. Oh, and I can't look at the lyrics because I only have one phone with me right now. I'm not going over to put in my password on my computer. My desk is a mess right now. Ready, I'm ready to something. But that part, if you listen to the song, just know that that part was repeating as well. Okay? Yeah, I guess let's just get some cards then. Oh, also, thank you. I was gonna pull a card from this deck, and I was really hot, okay? And so I opened this book and I started fanning myself, and I just got look. So I look, and it was open on the Swan card, the Lover, okay? And I thought it was really cute because it says the lover archetype is present everywhere, not just where conventional forms of pleasure and beauty are found. The lover's awe is unconditional. Okay, so this is the lover would be like the muse, right? Someone who inspires everyone because they are inspired by everything around them. So you could resonate with that energy as well. So instead of pulling from the deck, I mean, I might later in the reading, we'll see. But as of right now, it felt right to use this one. And it says, the heart, the beloved, and the devoted. Pulsing through the heart of the lover is gratitude. The lover appreciates and experiences the world through the senses, reveling in beauty, song, art, music, sense, sensuality, and I'm getting flavors. Okay, so there's a lot about engaging the senses. Maybe you're doing that, or I don't know. There's something about engaging the senses, though. If that resonates for you, maybe it's confirmation that yeah, you've been doing that, or I don't know, or maybe it's confirmation that yeah, you need to start doing that. I mean, I think it'd be great if you just do it all the time, right? Always fully indulge in life, always fully enjoy everything. Take your wherever you're at, wherever you work, right? Wherever you spend the majority of your time. So when I say work, if you're a stay-home mom, that means when you're at home working, if whatever the majority of your day is spent doing, okay? That's our work. Take that time and look at it and look for the blessings. Look for the little miracles that have happened, right? Any way that you can, literally. And sometimes, yes, sometimes it will feel like looking for a needle in a haystack. I get that. But if you choose to acknowledge that simply by believing that there is a positive to everything at this time, that's all you need to do. That alone will set the wheels in motion. I got change. Oh, change. It puts change in motion. Motion brings change. So maybe movement, something about movement. Could be swimming, could be running, dancing, but there's something about a movement and it just feels like, it feels good. It feels natural, right? So whatever type of movement feels most natural for you, just do some more of that. If it's sitting, if it's stretching, stretch more, whatever it is, more of whatever, whatever the senses are calling for. If you want to smell more fresh air, start smelling more fresh air. The more you do it, the more opportunities to do so you will find, or you will receive. Okay? Where was I at? This energy awakens at the tip of our tongue when we taste the sweetness of honey, kiss a lover, or speak gentle words to a child. The lover lingers in foreplay, aroused not by the getting there, but by the slow merging of self and other. Okay, so this is fully engaging, not only with yourself, but with your environment and those in it. Whether that's an animal, a bug, whatever, it's like, it's fully, energy is energy, and it is all ultimately connected to the energy of creation. Okay, so yes, it's all, everything is related, everything is connected. I'm seeing like a web forming, pointing and connecting everything in life, literally everything. Right, everything. Anyways, says, let's see, where was I? Should be blah 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 blah. Where was I? Oh, right here. Yeah. Yes. This energy is usually experienced for short periods of time, as in order to feel it, we must be fully present and awake, with no expectations or rules about what should be. Rather, the lover is in awe of what the world presents, reveling in the glorious details, grateful to savor every last drop of life's offerings. The birds singing, the wind blowing, the computer humming, the vent blowing, the car, whatever the car sounds like for you. I don't know, I've got multiple different ones here. Thankfully this time it was a quieter one. But there's something here you're needing to acknowledge, and you're going to be able to do that by embodying this, okay? Because I wanted to pull to see what archetype the collective should embody at this time. And I was really just taking my time to get started with this reading, because I was like, I'll just sit here, just looking out the window, just relaxing. And I kept getting little nudges. I'm ready to go. Like, and so this message, it feels like somebody needs to hear it, or maybe you really want to hear it. I don't know, but I kept being pulled, like, come on. And I was just taking my time. So maybe at this time, you're actually taking your time with yourself. Whether that's just being gentle with yourself as you're, weaving your way through the web, right? Or if that is you being that magician. And what the magician is, the master alchemist, right? Can turn silver to gold, right? Can create anything, do anything, right? It's a great mind, basically. Why? Because it is the hive mind, if you will. It is the mind of creation. Again, everything is connected, okay? So, I'm going to leave it on that one. If I feel called to pull from it, hopefully that doesn't fall, because it's laying on top of a couple of decks that I have over here. I'm getting the song and I see nothing but green lights. Yeah, nothing. It's green light, go. You're good. You're good to go. I keep getting like military themed stuff. Because just now I got like when they're it could be special forces or just anyone that jumps out of helicopters or planes, right? And they yell like go, go, go. But also it's not just that, it's when you're like clearing a building, right? And it's like go, go, go. Like that's how everybody knows. It's like usually it's like flashbang, boom, go, 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 right? And that's like how everybody knows what to execute because everybody has their role to play in the squad going in. Anyways, details, right? I feel that you've got details taken care of, right? Turtle, calm, chill, relax, okay? The turtle wisdom teaches us about walking our path in peace and sticking to it with determination and serenity. You may be encouraged to take a break in your busy life and look around or look within you for more grounded and long-lasting results, okay? Remember how I said about indulging the senses? When you indulge the senses, it's like an acknowledgement of the pleasure in the everyday things. It's embodying the lover energy through those senses. Remember how it said, this energy awakens at the tip of our tongue when we taste the sweetness of honey. Imagine doing that. This energy awakens at the tip of our tongue when we kiss a lover. Imagine that. This energy awakens at the tip of our tongue when we speak gentle words to a child. Okay? And, I'm getting a thingy from the Love and Light deck there with the angels, Doreen Virtue. It's a card, it's a quote, it says, for the kingdom of heaven shall belong to those who are like these children. Okay? And many times in there does it state to take on the mind of a child, right? And what does that mean? It's a mind of innocence, a mind of purity. Somebody here, you could have like some sort of over sexual energy. You could have an overactive sacral chakra, okay? And I feel like it's coming from root trauma that you need to work out. Somebody here could be a Scorpio. We got the Scorpion here. We've got Tiger and Crow. You could be Year of the Tiger for Chinese astrology, okay? Druidism, take two. Druidism. Is it Druidism? No, it's not Druidic. Druidic culture, okay? Shamanism specifically. Druids are shamans, aren't they? Or is there like a higher one, like a head shaman or something like that? I don't know if that resonates. It's probably confirmation for you because I don't know this. So I don't know how I'm even talking about it, but maybe, I don't know, maybe you do. Okay. So we have patience, new beginnings, and transition. Isn't that beautiful? Didn't I say it's like you slow down at this time? When on the cut, it was the turtle. Ooh, beautiful dragon with passion at the bottom. Okay, hawk spirituality, and peacock, self-love, beautiful. I'm going to leave those there and we're going to go to those next. Let's see that. And right now I'm just going to focus on these and channel from this, okay? All right. So remember on the split, I showed it was the turtle and it was like talking about calm, okay? When you get into your mind, you find your resolve and you make some sort of change that you want to make, right? It takes time for everything else around us to fully shift, okay? So at first it's going to feel like, okay, well, I did this great, pivotal thing that I like, this great idea that I had. I flawlessly executed it. Nothing's changed. What gives, right? Well, it takes time. Why? Because things take time to heal. And when we ask to receive something, first we must clear what we need to clear in order to make space for what we wish to receive. So if you wish to receive more peace, you must first face the war within. That's not an easy task. It requires a lot of shadow work. And if you're, new to my channel, we definitely are not afraid of shadow work here on this channel. We are not afraid of diving in to our deepest, darkest selves and learning every little detail about ourselves and acknowledging it and fully embracing who we actually are and not judging because of it, right? It's just acceptance of self. The deeper you dive into yourself, the more peace and calm you actually receive. So, in the beginning, I know it can be kind of painful sometimes. And that's because every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. I'm getting closing time, semisonic. Is it semisonic? I think it is. I don't know, but I'm going to write it down so I don't have to rewatch this video 50 times. Closing time. Closing time. Finish all your whiskey and beer. Closing time. Okay, if you're drinking at this time, you may be over consuming, my love, and just really consider why it is that you're drinking, okay? And acknowledge that, sometimes we make a habit to celebrate with things that are not so good for us, and it takes time to change those things, okay? Be patient with yourself. It says you're being reminded that persistence is what is necessary to attain your goals. You need to be patient and trust that the universe will help you through your challenges and divine timing. Success is guaranteed. Closing time. Again, closing time. It's time, okay? It's time to release expectations of time. Stick with me, okay? Oh, I just completely bent up a nail. My nails have become weak lately, y'all. Malnutrition is freaking real. Yeah, see, the crow is, if you're seeing crows especially, then this is absolutely confirmation for you, or if you begin to see them. The crow is signaling that you are ready to make the change, okay? You're invited to instigate change, okay? So there's a lot here about doubting that you're ready and doubting that you are willing to make change. Look at what changes you've already made. What were you seeking to accomplish with those changes that you made? Did they achieve that? If yes, fantastic. Why did you want to achieve that? Is it everything you thought it would be, right? Follow your rabbit holes, run your rabbits, learn your squirrels, okay? You can't stay here. Yeah, Spirit's being very clear. You have to change. That you cannot deny a change that in some way was wanted and is also, in the eyes of God, needed, right? Because we get what we need. And it might not be what we want, but it could be on the path to what we want, which is why we're meant to be the observer. We're meant to just take life as it happens, let things come and go as they please, right? Let life just be life and let life do what life does, and then just allow yourself to experience it. It can seem chaotic and reckless at first when you do that, but it actually gives you much better foresight on things. I don't know, it feels like you have trouble seeing the silver lining, finding the positive, but there is always a positive. So maybe you could do an affirmation of, even when I can see no positivity, I acknowledge it is there, or it exists, right? That would be a great affirmation. Just repeat that whenever you feel like it, as many times as you want, okay? Now we have the dragon is a reminder of your strong will and fiery personality. It is also a symbol of passion and fire. You are being asked to practice self-control and be cautious so that your passion does not lead you into trouble, okay? You don't want your temper to, or your desires, because fires are also passions, right? So you don't want your temper or your desires to dominate you, basically. There's something you need to cut out. Do you hear her now? There's a chainsaw going annoyingly in the background. 3 days, it's for 2 trees. You would think they'd be done by now, tormenting the poor tree. Anyways. Fly above and beyond your day-to-day thoughts to observe them from a bird's eye view. Quieting the mind and detaching from your thought patterns puts you in a better position to take in messages from your spirit guides. Yes, very much so. You might think that you've got to sit there in like total quiet just to, calm your mind, but sometimes that can be the most, I'm getting, unnerving or uprooting energy that you can put yourself in. Sometimes what you need is to be around others or around nature, not isolated. Like, you need to be around life, okay? Yeah, I'm seeing someone like sitting down outdoors at a little cafe or something, some sort of restaurant or shop, with either something to eat or something to drink and like a book to read or something like that. Or maybe I don't know. I'm not getting listening to music, but maybe there is music in the background from the shop or something in the environment. But yeah, that could be very, very, it almost feels soothing and quieting. It's almost like seeing the external world in all of its chaos has somehow brought you an inner peace, or it will. So try that out if that resonates, okay? And if the opposite feels like, if you feel for you like the opposite is your situation, beautiful. Go with that. Okay? Self-love, Peacock. You will find great power in focusing on the positive aspects of yourself. That which makes you indefinably unique and beautiful. There there are deep wells of untapped inner power in letting go of negative self-talk. Yeah, don't bully yourself. Like, don't verbally bully yourself. You could have low self-esteem for whatever reason. Whatever reason it is for you. Did you always have low self-esteem about that, or was it something that outside forces created? You know? So this could be like, I don't know, think of whatever it is for you. I can't fill in all the blanks for y'all, you know? Cougar leadership, yeah, you have to do your own shadow work. Nobody can do that shit for you. Nobody has your answers for you but you. Sure, yeah, even a broke clock is right 2 times a day, right? And every dog has his day, and it's like anybody can get lucky and be right. You know what I'm saying? So any reading can end up resonating for you. But at some point, you're going to have to acknowledge within yourself the actual message that you have been receiving. And then acknowledge what you've chosen to do in the stead of what you feel you should have been doing. So what did you substitute with what you truly wanted that was presented to you? You've come into your own power. Now is the time to take the lead of a situation and be strong. Using the power of intentions, be clear with your purpose and define where you are heading, okay? So if you haven't verbalized it yet to yourself, I want you to look yourself in the mirror and I want you to tell yourself whatever it is, okay? If you want to start speaking to yourself mentally, you know, your internal dialogue, more nicely, being more nicely spoken or speaking. I don't know, things are getting jumbled here. Okay, it feels like this is something really emotional. 444 could be significant for somebody here. Something from the home I'm getting, because I'm seeing 4 of Wands, and 4 of Wands is like the home card. Anything else? Oh, thank you. Listen, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. And we have the nest, and there are eggs in this nest, okay? So whether the eggs are, you know, literal babies, or if they're little treasures, right? Like it could be a peaceful home, a quiet home, a fun home, you know, whatever those eggs are, whatever those hopes and dreams or gifts of creation of life, creations of life are to you, okay? What does that look like to you? What does an emotionally secure and loving family look like to you? Really identify that. And remember, friends are a part of our family. Because friends, let's be honest, that's who we usually run and talk to first, right? That's like the chosen family. Friends are like chosen family. Okay? For somebody here very specifically, if having a family in the future is something important to you, I feel like there definitely is somebody here who has been watching you, and with the gong, it almost feels like they're ready to bang the gong and sound the alarm, you know, like to let you know. Look at that. I should have written that down because I got eagles and I forgot to write it down before I started recording. But maybe this is just confirmation for me, which is really cool because eagles is definitely important. So we're going to pop it out here because we're going to put all these animals. I'm going to write them all down in one nifty, convenient little place for you, okay? Triumph over troubles and obstacles, okay? Eagle eye. And we have the tiger here, so maybe the song Eye of the Tiger will be motivational for you at this time, okay? When we hold a frequency and we're determined, like, no, this is me, this is who I am, this is what I want, this is where I want to be, this is what I want to achieve. When you hold that, no matter what goes on around you, when you embody that frequency and you do not let anything disturb that and take that from you, even though it doesn't feel like it for you, the longer you continue to do that, and again, remember, the song talks about, where is it? When I'm down to zero, faith has gone way low. Okay, you could be tired, you could be feeling exhausted. It's because you've been doing something for a long time, okay? And your faith has been wavering, if you will, okay? That's that moment there when you're at that dark place. That's where you have to tap into God mode, okay? Meaning, what would you do if you had the ability to change everything in your world if you wanted to, right? To change whatever you wanted to change, even if it's just like the tiniest little thing, right? If you had that God mode ability and you could change something, what would you change, right? And let all the fear go. Why? Because you just saw a way for it to be possible to achieve what you want. So why are you afraid? Let it all burn down to the ground if it has to. Every last idea, every last thought, every single plan that you had, release it. Be fluid with it. Acknowledge it might not work, but it's okay if it doesn't work because I'll see why it didn't work. And then that won't happen again. And then it'll put me on a more direct path to what it is that I'm trying to accomplish. Okay? We're at 33. Okay. You could be 33. 33 could be significant here. Hold your head high, right? I walk like Pharaoh. There could be some sort of connection to ancient Egypt. Okay, as far as animals, we have sparrow and werewolves here as well. So I'm going to add those onto the list of creatures. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, that trilogy could have something for you because I'm seeing different parts of it, right, playing out. Yeah. Anything else? Thank you. You have to be the one to give yourself the green light. Okay? Yeah, I'm getting ready. I'm ready to, I want to say go or run. It keeps changing between the two. So, which one is it for you? Baby, I see nothing but green lights. Walk to the beat of your own drum. Sing your own song. Like literally sing your own song. Like if you're just walking along and you think something to yourself and it makes you giggle or something, sing that part. Sing it out loud, however you want. Give it whatever beat you want. Okay? There's something to that for somebody here. 7 could be significant for somebody here. 7 and 444, so let me write those down. I don't know if I said any other numbers. If I did and I forgot them, my bad. Yeah. I'm tired of like rewatching my own videos, y'all. Like, they're not for me, they're for you. It's annoying to sit there and rewatch the whole thing. Just, no. I just like flipping it so y'all can actually read the cards, because, you know, it's mirrored or whatever. It shows up reversed with the way it naturally records. Like, I have to actually go in and edit the video and flip it so you can read the cards if I show them. Because I like for you to be able to do that. Oh my god, my nose is so itchy and I have makeup on. Can't you tell? It's so pretty. I don't want to mess it up. But I'm not very good with makeup because I rub my face a lot. I sneeze a lot. At least where I'm living right now, right? I'm like, this place does not like humans. There are so many people that move here, and that's something they don't tell you about North Carolina, okay? There are a lot of people who have never had any allergies whatsoever in their life, and they move to North Carolina, and suddenly they have allergies. True story. I kid you not. Yeah. And then there are people who have allergies here, and they leave, and they stop having allergies. Go figure. Anyways, I'm going to put all of these up for you guys, okay? Whatever this is, you're ready for something. You don't need any confirmation of what it is because you know what it is within you, okay? It's time for you to put yourself in the driver's seat. Stop focusing on the negative. Stop complaining, well, why is this happening to me? Why is life like this? Why isn't this going the way that I want it to? Why isn't this person calling me? Why am I not getting this job? Blah, 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 blah. Whatever it is, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be dismissive. I apologize. That was probably, could have been taken wrong. 454 could be significant for somebody. And waterfalls. I keep being drawn to the waterfalls on the thing on my monitor over here. Oh, okay, so very specifically for somebody here, going and sitting interesting. Going and sitting by a waterfall could be beneficial for you, okay? If you're near a waterfall. I mean, and if you want to go somewhere and take a drive and you can't think of where to go, look for a waterfall close to you, okay? Remember how I talked about werewolves? Oh! My coffee mug, when I set it back down, it knocked these cards over and it exposed this card. The wolf. Oh! Inner strength. Oh, you see, you may be facing a challenge you feel less than prepared for, but you're ready to go. Cruella, green lights, okay? You might be feeling down. You might be sad. You might be depressed. You might be frustrated, flustered, irritated. You might be ready to give up, ready to throw in the towel, right? Your faith is faded. It's waning. It's like you're struggling to believe in anything anymore because everything is so fucked. It's okay. At that moment, if you were God, what the fuck would you do? What would you do? How would you change it? Let God know. This is how I would change it. This is what I would want. Okay, and if that change and everything that you wanted happened, how would you feel? Would you be grateful or would you keep complaining? And in the way that you got there in your imagination, how did you react? Did you even stop to think about how you would be reacting and behaving and if you would be coming from ego or heart or whatever, right? Would you be responding or reacting to things along the way? Because sometimes we just think of the end and we don't bother to try and play the whole thing out of how, well, if I want to get to here and this is where I'm currently at, well, what do I feel is like the first step I could take to get towards there? Well, all right, well, I think it's this. All right, and what do I think could possibly happen from there? and just keep making your decisions and weaving that web to connect one side to the other, right? Bridging the gap. I promise you, you can do it. Your brain is the most powerful computer, okay? Inner strength. A reminder that you have all the tools, and remember I saw the Magician card. A reminder that you have all the tools in your spiritual treasure chest to handle this effectively. Take a step back and try to take a look at it with fresh eyes, okay? Fresh eyes, meaning from a different point of view, a different perspective. Oh my goodness. Under the cougar, we have the eagle. So that's 3 times now. Me seeing it before, though I did not write it down. I apologize. Eagle card right here from the tea leaves. Eagle right here. That was part of the cards that were flipped over. And the other one is a whale. So the cougar that we knew was at the bottom of the deck. The inner strength with the wolf that was over here, exposed after they fell over. And these were the 2 that were with it, is whale and eagle. So very strong eagle energy here, okay? Eagle to me is like source embodiment, okay? That's like the god bird, if you will. It's an eagle. Whichever one you want, okay? They're all cool in their own way. Personally, harpy eagle. Go look them up if that resonates for you. And wolf, yeah. You're going to be shown the way the moment you step out of the way. Like, yeah, I feel like you don't like that, because I was drawn back to the patience card, and I got like a roar, like, you know how that when a tiger or a lion roars and you hear that deep rumble begin to come out from them. That's what I got, right? And and it says patience. It says patience, so you might not like that. And I did say Scorpio, but this is fiery energy, although I do personally believe that Scorpio should have been a fire sign. They're just ruled by emotion. But that's just my personal take on astrology. Now, also Year of the Tiger here, any of the other ones, the Dragon year, we have Year of the Dragon and Year of, oh, that's the only one. Oh, the Tiger. Wow. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Okay. So yes, it's like you think you're the apex predator, but you can still transform into something even more powerful because you are limitless. Okay. Mustang driving by as I said that. So Mustang vehicles have been coming around a lot lately. It could just, there's literally someone in the neighborhood recently bought one. So now I think there's like 2 or 3 in the neighborhood. A lot of Mustangs here. But they usually drive by late at night, and they've been driving by while I do my readings, which is unusual. That's why they've become significant. I would prefer them driving by at this time than at 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Yeah. All right, guys, we have plenty of symbols here. Remember, imagine what an emotionally secure and loving family would truly look like to you. All right. And families look different to many different people. Whatever family looks like to you, that is family. That is family. Okay. Leadership. You decide that. Put yourself in God mode. If you could get and be God to change your life, just to change your life, if God said, okay, my child, I'm going to let you take the wheel, okay? I'm seeing Jesus like saying, all right, you want to drive for a while since you're like complaining. You said, Jesus, take the wheel, but now you're complaining about how I'm driving. You want to drive again? You're going to yell, Jesus, take the wheel again. So let me get you there. If you were in God mode, how would you do it? Have the I'm getting Driving with Mrs. Daisy, Morgan Freeman, and I can't remember the lady's name. She was a great actress as well. Driving Mrs. Daisy, right? Yeah, I think that's the name of the movie. Where it's like you have the conversation, and like Jesus is the driver and you're the old lady, right, that was being driven around. Have the conversations with God that you need to have. Have the conversations with yourself that you need to have. Keep getting mirror work and shadow work. If these are new concepts to you, please go and research them. Go and look up how the different practices that people have developed over time to do these things. And then choose what feels best for you, what feels most comfortable for you. Please do not put yourself in any situations where you do not feel safe, where you do not feel happy, where you do not feel calm. Okay, calm. There's a lot, again, with this. There's somebody here who has sexual trauma. I'm just gonna say it. I'm not a doctor. Please go speak to someone if this is the case. You know, and sometimes it's from past lives, and I know that is a trigger button subject for some people because some ideologies demand that you believe that once you die you're in the dirt, that's it, your body decays, but that is not the truth. Okay, I'm not getting into that. There is so much more that is unknown to every last one of us. Okay, to accept that means to also acknowledge that literally everything you believe to be true could be a lie, could be wrong. And as those things start coming up, sometimes they overwhelm, sometimes they drain. Sometimes they drain. And that's probably why you're drained. You could be crying a lot lately, losing your voice. Maybe you're like you're struggling to express yourself because there's so much pain surrounding whatever this is. And I'm sorry for that. I'm very sorry for that. You can feel like someone used you for their own benefits in some way, shape, or form. It's like they manipulated your energy and stole your power. There is no more tug of war with the power. They want you to know this. When you ask, please help me release this, please help me deal with this, please give me answers, please, whatever you ask for, and then again clear whatever comes up in the meantime and start releasing whatever you can release, feeling whatever you need to feel and everything like that. You don't even realize it. You are going deeper and deeper and deeper into the shadow, okay? And when you realize it, you're going to be surprised how far you've already come. Maybe what you should do right now, after you stop this video, well, I'm going to stop it, so it'll stop for you. But after this video, maybe just take a couple of minutes, or maybe even just 30 seconds, 15 seconds, to sit there and see how you feel now after this. Maybe go listen to the song and see how it makes you feel. And then look at everything again and see all of the magic that you've already gained. How you can change things. How you can look at even one thing differently and be like, fuck yeah, here we go. I'm ready to run. Right, you're ready. I see nothing but green lights. So ahead you go, okay? To the great beyond. To where no man has been before, Star Trek, right? Yeah. Limitless. possibilities. And as crazy as it sounds, even if you let yourself just imagine something as wild and outlandish as you being able to like fly or jump as high as a building or some crap like that, or like punch a brick wall and feel absolutely nothing from it, right? Like God mode again, yeah, make yourself Superman, right? In your imagination. When you do that in God mode, have fun with it, okay? Have fun with it. And then if you were Superman and you knew literally nobody on the planet could ever touch you, like no matter what, you're bulletproof, you're fireproof, you're everything, crush proof, right? Everything. You would be super chill, I'm sure. You would be very relaxed. Nothing would stress you, nothing would anything, because you know your abilities, you know you're untouchable. Okay, so allow yourself to sit in that God mode. That's it. Sit in God mode. Just sit there and have fun. Sit there and have fun. Sit there and have fun. Okay? All right. I don't know. I feel like maybe somebody here needs company. Someone here needs company. If you've been isolating yourself, please go out amongst people. Okay? All right. I love you guys. I hope this helps. If you're new and this resonated, or if you're not new and this resonated, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. If you're new and you would like, subscribe so you can see when my crazy ass posts more videos. Bye, guys.